Today, we're at the University of Kentucky, the last school, the 16th school of fishing the SEC. We're gonna end it off with a bang. We're gonna tour, we're gonna go on some amazing adventures in Lexington, Kentucky, and catch some fish. Gonna be an awesome time. Stay along for the ride. So cheers to fishing the SEC. All glory to God. Be positive, just fish. Unfortunately, my three best friends, Andrew, Hirsch, and Wynn, all got sick right before the trip, so I had to make a 7-hour drive alone. Well, almost alone. Another friend tagged along for the Kentucky experience who we'll meet later. The drive was filled with the beauty of God's creation, and before we knew it, we arrived in Lexington. The first stop was downtown Lexington, which was amazing. Hands down, the coolest downtown in the SEC. We found this fantastic restaurant, and I had the best steak of my life. You all have to try it if you're ever here. After a great dinner, it was time to get some rest and gear up for the big day ahead. So it's the next day, and we've got one goal: catch a fish in Kentucky. But wouldn't you know it, a major cold front rolled in, making the fishing conditions really tough. Before we get into the rest of the video, I want to tell you guys about Renewal Rain. Renewal Rain is an awesome Christian mineral water brand. This is the Psalm Squeeze flavor. We're going to be drinking it throughout the day, post and pre-fishing and touring. This stuff's awesome. Kaylee's actually never tried it before, so let's get your live reaction.
Ooh, I can actually taste the flavor.
Yeah, it's really rich flavor, right?
It is really good.
100%.
I'm usually not a seltzer girl, but this is actually really good.
It's actually really good. I love it, guys. It's a great gospel conversation starter. It's got Ephesians 4:22 through 24 on the back. It tastes awesome. We're going to be drinking it throughout the day, and I'm excited for the last video of fishing the SEC. I can't believe this is actually happening. It's wild. We did it, guys. We're almost there. By the way, you could use code zuggy15 at checkout if you want to save some money. Buy 2 cases, get 1 free. We found a nice pond, but it turns out we needed permission to fish there. Thankfully, we met this incredibly kind couple who invited us to their own pond and let us fish on their property. These folks were so welcoming and even shared stories about Lexington and their time at UK. And I'm going around to each SEC school and trying to catch a fish. So this is actually my last one. Okay, awesome. You're the best. Yeah.
One thing I wanted to tell you is if you guys get where you decide to go to the races,
I already told them.
Okay, you gotta have a ticket.
Yes.
But I may have some extra ones.
No
so
kidding.
just text me, but don't go out there without a ticket.
You are awesome.
So you got, I don't know for sure because my daughter bought some for the other Auburn and I gotta kind of count heads.
Yeah.
But when I figure out my ticket situation, if you decide to go, text me.
It starts at
and
1.
then I can just text you a copy
Goes to
of
5.
the
I know you
ticket.
Goes to 5.
Okay?
Yeah.
But I can't promise that.
Yeah.
I gotta count heads.
You guys are so awesome.
I don't know.
They walked us through their house to their backyard to fish their pond. And then I explained fishing the SEC to, they were like, looks like you gotta catch a catfish. We're the Kentucky Wildcats. And I was like, that's awesome. He's like, live worms work really well for the catfish here. So Kaylee and I are on the way to get live worms from a local tackle store. Kentucky Wildcats, we gotta catch a kitty cat. I already see fish busting. So we got some live worms, but as you guys know, all we have to do is catch a fish. Arkansas, we caught a bunch of bass, and then Missouri and Oklahoma, we had to resort to bluegill fishing. But if bluegill are our only thing that are biting, so be it. It is really cold, so, oh, that's a fish. That's a fish. Let's go, baby. Boom. Here we go, guys. First one at University of Kentucky is a little bluegill. We're going to try to catch more than this. University of Kentucky bluegill checked off. Let's go, baby. That's what we're talking about. Sometimes you just have to go with a little live worm. Sometimes it does you really well. Just the experience and the story of how we got here is actually unreal. And that just makes that catch 10 times cooler. Oh, it might be some, oh, it's a little bluegill. All right, we're just gonna keep slaying some bluegill and hopefully a catfish comes out of this mix or a bass. There's another one. See about super sick though nonetheless. And that is my first fish actually in the state of Kentucky. So I checked that off. But man, that feels good to check off University of Kentucky and the experience. So what I love about, you know, even if we don't catch massive fish on these trips, it's about the experience. You know, I just want to say all glory to God for this video. It would not be possible without his grace and mercy. Oh my gosh, what the heck was that? You guys saw that? What That was massive. The bite was tough, so we went old school and picked up some worms. I was hoping to catch a catfish for the Kentucky Wildcats, but we ended up catching some bluegill instead. Honestly, with the cold front, I was grateful to catch anything at all. And the lady mentioned she had tickets to Keeneland, the famous Kentucky horse race, and offered us her extras. We couldn't believe it. We were beyond thrilled. Very grateful we got University of Kentucky checked off. We've got to eat some good food in Lexington. I think we want some Mexican food because we didn't eat breakfast. We're super hungry. Let the adventure continue. Let's dig in. This is legit. And later that day, we headed to Keeneland to witness this amazing event. That was sick. I've never realized how crazy horse races are. This track is massive and it goes around everywhere, and they got like the box seats and the main stuff up there. Pretty sick, though. Pretty sick. What a cool thing to watch in person. I've never seen anything like this. So cool. After Keeneland, we drove through Midway, known for its breathtaking scenery and some of the most valuable land in Kentucky. It was incredible to witness the beauty of God's creation here. We then drove to the University of Kentucky campus right after Midway for the final tour of fishing the SEC. Ladies and gents, we made it. The Final Four, the last school of the Final Four, the last school of fishing the SEC, University of Kentucky. We are here. I am so excited. Kaylee and I are going to be touring around the campus, drinking our Renewal Reigns. I'm going to crack it open right now, take a sip to start us off. This is their student center. It's already looking great, already a great campus. Downtown is just over there. We're gonna check that out later. The bookstore closes in like 10 minutes, so we gotta get that done. Check out the bookstore and the student center to start off. Cheers. Walking into the UK
It's so
bookstore.
pretty.
We got a lot of blue, Wildcat blue.
What am I gonna buy?
Let's see how it is. University of Kentucky bookstore. Honestly, oh, I didn't even see all this. It's not on the smaller side. Just kidding. I thought it was that one wall.
They
A
have
lot
a
of
second
stuff
floor,
over
it
here,
seems.
and they have a second floor. A lot of different Kentucky gear. I'm personally looking for a
Ooh.
jacket for tonight because it's absolutely freezing.
So cute.
Looking good though, baby.
Nice.
University of Kentucky Wildcats. That was a really cool bookstore. We are in the Kentucky Student Center now. Really, really cool looking building. Definitely one of the top student centers in the SEC. Looks really, really cool, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's sick. They got the TV playing. Alabama, Missouri.
is cool.
Apparently this is one of the more high-known, well-established student centers. University of Kentucky Dining Hall. Looks like they got a lot of different kind of stuff. That is so cool. Look at that SEC wall. Is it open? No.
We need someone with a card.
It's locked. Dang it. That is one of the coolest things. SEC conference room. My golly, that is sick.
Depression.
Look at that, guys. So cool. We've been to all of those, guys, officially. We've been to every single one of those schools, and I still can't believe it. All glory to God. My golly, so sick. I asked a student who we saw riding a scooter. He said that the library is one of like the main most pretty parts that you could see on campus. We're walking there now, and walking there, this campus is absolutely gorgeous. It is, you know, dead center of the fall time, and the trees are gorgeous. It looks really nice, but I'm excited to see this library. This is right outside the library. Absolutely stunning. I know it's probably not gonna look great on camera, but we're gonna walk inside the library because people absolutely rave about this thing. Wow, dude. Wow. Look at that. That is nuts. Oh my gosh. That is insane. This is, oh my gosh, hold on, let's keep going. 100% the nicest library in the SEC. Oklahoma's looks the best from the outside, but from the inside, this thing swipes out anything else. And then you've got a beautiful, beautiful space when you walk right outside. Let's keep going. I'm loving this. There might be some like Auburn party that we're unaware of because there are a lot of Auburn fans and all the Plainsmen are over there. But guys, I cannot talk badly about this campus thus far. I like it. They got a lot of area you can sit and do stuff. This building and area looks nice over here. Like, yeah, I'm really liking this. These buildings are really classy and gorgeous. This place is super clean. I really like this. So before we go to the football game, this is kind of where we're gonna end the tour. This is like a famous Wildcat statue. Kind of hard to see because of the lighting. And then on the floor, you just have different graduates and stuff like that. Apparently this is a big part of the campus. It was time to watch the Auburn Tigers versus the Kentucky Wildcats play football. I had no hope going into this game, considering Auburn has had one of the worst seasons they've ever had. So we had to go to a steakhouse to try to eat our sorrows away beforehand. I'm just kidding. After a nice steak, it was time to head to Kroger Field, and I thought this was going to be a tough watch like normal for Auburn football. But we were in for a surprise. Touchdown! Auburn's winning. I actually hope they keep the win. Kaylee, we did it. We actually won a game this year against an SEC team. Auburn with a strong fan base. We did it. We actually won a football game. What a way to end off fishing the SEC. I was truly shocked we got the job done. It was fun to see an Auburn win and the Auburn fan base going crazy. A great way to end off the University of Kentucky and fishing the SEC. But it was late and it was time to get back and hit the road the next day. Y'all, we did it. We went to 16 different SEC schools and it has been an absolute amazing journey. I'm gonna make a full video kind of with the breakdown and everything of this whole journey, but just to focus on University of Kentucky, it was an absolute blessing. All glory to God for this trip. This has been a truly an amazing trip, an amazing series overall. I'm not gonna break down, my main thoughts about this series and everything quite yet, because that's for another day and another video. And big shout out to Renewal Rain for sponsoring today's video. You guys could check them out in the video description below and use code ZUGGY15 at checkout for 15% off your entire order. Go check it out. Go spread the gospel with this product. Tastes amazing and it has a great message and meaning. We're done, guys. Fishing the SEC, 16 schools and about, but we're all done. I want to give a huge shout out to all of the people we were with. We met some amazing people, hung out with amazing friends, got lifetime memories, saw all around the country, spreading the love of God, seeing different campuses, catching fish, and just, it was an overall amazing experience. I just want to say all glory to God for this trip. It would not be possible without him. Fishing the SEC is done. We've got more adventures on the way though. Thank you guys so much for the support on this series. We'll see what we get into next with another crazy series of fishing and adventure. All glory to God. Be positive. Just fish.